Yes, we are trying to protect women from being date raped.
Well, I'm protecting the neighborhood. I don't want women to get raped.
Yes.
Right? We don't want women.
And as a victim myself, yeah, I'm sick of him being harassed too. I mean, they call. Come on, the fire department. Come on.
Yeah, think about it. Think what he's saying. Think what you're saying. Where are you from?
Don't get in his face. Don't get in his face. You will get in my face.
All right. No.
Trust
Let's
me.
talk. Let's talk.
Okay, talk normally. Take two steps back.
Fuck Scientology.
Okay.
Fuck Scientology.
Why don't we talk over there so we're not blocking the sidewalk? I would love to have a conversation with you.
Get it all out.
I'll have a talk. Don't touch anyone though. No touching. Okay, yeah, I would love to. Let's just get out of their way. Cause you know what? They'll call the police on us for blocking the sidewalk.
I got told to go fuck myself. I'm literally curious.
Okay, no, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, great.
Okay, all right. So basically,
I don't want to be filmed.
okay, I won't put you on film. I'll put you here, and then but I want them to hear the conversation.
Who's they?
Okay, there's people who are watching my lives.
Okay.
Okay, basically, do you
What's your
understand?
name?
My name is. I go by Audit LA.
Audit LA. Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to look for me, I'm on TikTok. And you can. There's a lot of information on there about what's going on. So basically, you know the Danny Masterson story.
Yes.
Okay. Allegedly, one of the women were drugged here.
At La Cuba.
Yes. Okay. And then raped. And then Scientology said, well, it's too bad. You're his girlfriend. Even though she woke up in pain, he admitted to having sex with her while she was unconscious.
Yeah.
And that's rape. You know, even girlfriend, husband, or whatever. If somebody has sex with you when you're unconscious, that's rape, right? You would agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's why he's in prison for 30 years.
Great.
And we're okay with that, right?
Yeah.
What I'm not okay with, what we're not okay with, is that the owner of this business is still supporting him.
Okay.
And we weren't even bothering with her. We were protesting Scientology across the street, and she injected herself into it. And then as we learned that, well, they're supporting...
The woman who was raped.
Huh?
The woman who was raped?
No, the owner.
The owner is a woman.
Yes, and she's a woman, and so she's drawing, so she made the initial, we didn't, and now with the Danny Masterson thing, and so what she's doing is they're constantly calling the police and fire department for bogus calls. So as a taxpayer, wouldn't that bother you?
Absolutely, and
fake calls?
I mean, I call 911 all the time, and they don't come.
Right,
Yeah.
because they're here on nonsense calls, because of the connections. The cops come very quickly for them. The fire just came for. Why would the fire department need to come for a parked van? Right.
Yeah, it is an emergency. But
Yeah, but still, it's not a fire. No one calls fire department for that stuff. The parking enforcement can come, right? Give a ticket if need be, and it is a parking spot because it says no, whatever. But okay, then on top of that, so they're constantly. They've also been having people come out very drunk and then assaulting people. Like yesterday, one of the peaceful protesters wasn't doing none of things, came out and she flicked a lit cigarette onto her chest.
yeah.
Like, you're not okay with that.
No,
You're reasonable.
No, yeah, I'm curious because, roofies and being drunk and rape happens at every bar, it really does.
It does.
Is that something...
But we shouldn't be okay with it.
Oh, of course not. I think it is rough because, as a business owner, I'm not a business owner, but, how is she gonna, prevent things like that? I think that might be hard. If I was a bar owner, I would inform all of my employees, try to be aware as much as possible, but, sometimes, it's not preventable.
And that's a fair question.
Yeah.
Can I respond to that?
Of course.
Okay, that's very fair. But in this case, she's having people come out here plastered, very, very drunk,
Right.
which is against the law. It's against her ABC license.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to serve people who are, intoxicated.
Yeah.
She's doing that, and she's letting them out. That's one thing.
Totally.
And the second thing, the other part, to be fair,
Yeah.
is that yes, anyone can. It's not her. She can't see what everyone may be doing with a drink,
Absolutely.
and I agree with you on that. But the fact that she stood behind Danny Masterson,
Yeah.
who did it in her restaurant, and that's not enough for her to say, "Wow, how could you do that to me? If I'm your friend,
Yeah.
how could you put roofies into one of my customers' drinks and then go rape her?" No, she still supports him to this day.
Yeah. That's shitty. I don't know.
So that's
I
why
was
she
in
deserves
there,
it.
Yeah, and I was for me personally, I've probably been overserved in every bar of this entire
Okay,
town,
but that's different. But
Yeah.
well, how would you feel
But
if you were at a bar?
But
Okay,
they didn't support me, and if something
and they
like that
supported the
happened-
person who did that to you.
Absolutely. Disgusting.
Like even after post-conviction, I could even maybe forgive it pre-conviction because like you're innocent until proven guilty. But once he's been, he's in prison serving 2 30-year sentences, and she's still supporting him. Like, how would you feel if they did that to you?
Totally, but I think it's a little bit hard. It's like we got the justice. Like we already got the justice for like what he did, and like whatever relationship she has with him, like we're not privy to. Like we don't know their past. Like we don't know like. While he did a horrible thing, like I've done horrible things, like and if someone like still has a connection with me, like they don't agree with what happens, but they still agree with like the person deep down and like who they are. We don't know their relationship, so,
and that's fine. Whatever the relationship is, but women are still at risk because she's totally okay with women being, as long as you're a friend of hers, and she may have a lot of friends who want to do that. So we know that if somebody who's a friend of hers wants to put roofies in their drink, she's not going to have a problem with it.
But is she blatantly saying that though?
Doesn't matter. Actions speak louder than words.
Totally, but I feel like
I've
been able to, like, not everyone's perfect. Like, I've had friends who, aren't perfect, who have done some bad things.
Nobody's perfect.
But, like, of course, no one's perfect, and I don't know her. I'm not defending her whatsoever. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about this person I've never met before. And I'm just saying, like, if I had a relationship with somebody and they did something bad, like, I don't know necessarily if I would cut them out 100%. Like, I would hear them out.
That's different than writing to the judge trying to get him an early release and get him out of jail.
His wife, and ultimately, she then ultimately divorced him. But
yeah, and can you blame her? I mean, he raped, and especially her being a woman. And I'm sorry, I'm not, And the point is, though, if she's still doing that, she's okay with it. And then the fact that what she's doing she's blatantly telling people to come harass us. Everyone was peaceful. They come out and do the assaults. It's not anyone here. Anyone here has just defended themselves. But I'm sorry, women deserve to be protected. And for her, whatever her relationship, I think what happened is she didn't expect that all that would become public. Yeah. Because Ashton Kutcher and Mila also supported him.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And they've done so much good for the world as well. Like, they have, there is a balance. Like, of course, like...
I don't know how much good they... Well, I mean, yeah, they've done good, but if you're, I mean...
All right, well, I got it.
Okay.
Click me off. That's how you want to leave. I want to say go.
Don't do that. You know what? That will get you arrested. Don't do that.
All right, well,
Don't do it. Thank you for talking. We may always have to agree to disagree.
Kindly fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm watching. Don't worry. They don't like it, and that's okay. They don't like it. I wanted to hear how you see. She was trying really hard to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Take a step. I'm taking a step.
Don't get that close. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just walk away. Walk away.